When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
We found this property last winter, and then we knew it was just sort of the right location. So we had Shervin Kitchens put in the kitchen for us, and part of the reason I used them was because the kitchen designer, her mother, and probably most of you would never know this, but the kitchen designer at Shervin, her mother used to have a store very similar to this in South Kitchener years and years ago. And it was a very well-liked store. People used to, it's called the Pantries. People used to love store. People used to like certain dishes, like a lot, like as I say, anytime you do a lot of Mediterranean, Spanish cooking, Italian cooking, Greek cooking, you'll often find capers in that sort of, that's kind of the dish that we tend to sort of go with. Yeah. You can absolutely, here, I'll put the little spoon in there and we'll listen. They're just going to taste like, they're just going to taste it really nice. Yeah.
Kind of salty.
Yeah, they are a little bit salty, yeah. Because of the brine. I'm just going to add them right into this dish.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if they had something to do with fish or fish egg or something.
No, they're yeah, not to worry. I wouldn't do that.
No, I and full.
Okay, so any of the items that are on these, they're 20% off. Any of the items that we featured in tonight's class are 20%. Sorry. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar to this. You want to get the board ready, Maria, and you're going to put the bread with the cheese. Yeah. And I'm just going to sort of stir that in. Just turn that up. We're just going to sort of flavor it up.
What about the pan?
Okay, so I'll tell you about the pan.
I love pan.
Okay, so this is called the saute pan, okay? And for you guys that are starting out, what I will tell you is my best advice is never ever go out, if you love to cook, don't ever go out and buy yourself the 7-piece set of cookware, okay? It's just so important. There are probably 2 things that I could tell you to invest well at some point down the road. One is knives, and the other corkscrew. Good corkscrew.
Number 1.
Knives and pots and pans. So this is probably the saute pan is one that you will use and use and use and use. It's different than a fry pan in that it's almost like straight sides and a flat bottom. And you want that. That's where all the good flavor is. That's where you want that. So that's where all the all that brown stuff on the bottom of the pan. Okay. So by adding the alcohol, by adding the alcohol in here, you're going to help release some of those. Using that to help to release.
I was going to say, I hope I was going to say.
Oh my goodness.
Really good.
This is very good.
Is that good?
The icing was salty.
Yeah, it's called sweet and salty caramel crunch.
What's that sauce you bought? Is that like
It's a caramel sauce.
That's really good.
So it's award-winning because Maria and I were in a butter tart competition.
Oh my goodness.
And
Funny story about butter tarts.
so we made these butter tarts with this caramel sauce on it.
Did you guys win that? Or?
We won second.
Okay.
Was it a butter tart competition or a
Yeah,
pastry competition?
no, it was a butter tart.
Where is this? Do they need judges?
So, yeah.
I will be a judge.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.